Blog Talk Radio.
I have yet to discover a job where it pays to look less than your best. Style is the way you say who you are without having to speak. There's no one else like you in the world. You are unique. Find your unique style and you will never again have to agonize over what to wear. Call for a free 15-minute conversation to see how Style with Aplomb can change your image and move you to greater success. 404-428-2527. That's 404-428-2527.
Unmarket Your Business, the podcast. Born out of the need to share strategies and techniques that really work to market your business. Think Yellow Page ads and cold calls are your only choices? That's so last century. You're about to learn tested, tried and true marketing techniques you can apply and master, ones that feel authentic instead of salesy, strategies that are true to who you are and how you want to present yourself to your ideal clients. Let's join our host, Carol Joyce Dunlop, in the studio now and allow business success to move forward. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I am your hostess with the mostest, Carol J. Dunlop, and I am the online wow strategist and Amazon #1 best-selling international author. Wow, that's a lot of stuff to say, right? How's everyone doing today? I hope you are doing awesome and wonderful and having a great day, because this is a great day to be alive. This is a great day to be here. I mean, you got another chance to start over again. Essentially, that's what it is. So there's no guest today. There's just you and me, and we're going to have a little chat about renewing and refreshing your marketing, figuring out what's working, what's not working, what we can do. It's all going to be just super duper great. So if you would like to call in and speak to me, you have a question, please, you can do so by dialing 323-642-1701, because I am here to help you, and I can help myself in the long run. So, again, the number is 323-642-1701. Now, if you're listening after the live version and you're listening on demand, or you caught it on Stitcher or Spreaker or YouTube or any of the other channels that we are syndicated to, great. Glad to have you aboard. I'm so happy to have you here. So don't feel like you've missed out on anything. All you got to do is go to csicorporation.com and click on the contact button and definitely send me your question, your comment, your information, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Actually, if you would like to really, let's have a sit down and see what's happening with your marketing and what's working and what isn't, encourage you to sign up for my online wow assessment, and you can get that by going to csicorporation.com/online wow. So let's get into what we're talking about today. So as of the last 12 months, I kind of did a reassessment of all the things that I've been doing, and I want to go over them with you and tell you how effective they were or were not. Most of them were actually very effective, and what I got out of them and how I'm going to change things, because it's going to blow your mind with all the good stuff I got coming up. And you'll see one of the changes that happened recently is I have sponsors. I am so happy about that, so extraordinarily happy. I'm happy to have Beryl Pleasance of Style with Aplomb. She is my first initial sponsor. I have some more that are coming on board, some, taking time, getting things ready and all that stuff, so I'm very happy about that. I'm happy with the decision that I made to go ahead and get sponsors. Number one, it helps me to provide you with better content, different content, a better show, better episodes. It helps me to reach out to others who want to do something like this and show them that it can work, and you don't need an army of people to help you out. You need a few key folks who have your best interests at heart. So I'm very excited to see where this all goes and how this works out. And I am choosing my sponsors I'm being very picky, because I want sponsors that will come aboard and the products and services that they offer will help you to be better. For instance, with Beryl and Style with Plum, she helps you to look better with your and be more confident in your wardrobe, what you're wearing, how you're presenting yourself. I love that, right? And I want the other sponsors who come aboard to offer something, to have something. I mean, I just don't want to have someone here just for the sake of, hey, yeah, you're a sponsor. I want you to be giving something to my audience. So if you feel that's you, your company, your organization, please connect with me. You can just go to csicorporation.com, hit the contact button, and let me know what you're all about, and let's see what we can work out. So let's get started with what I was talking about with my marketing. So in the last 12 months, what kind of things have I done? I knew that I wanted to release my book, Unmarket Your Business, and I did that. I released the book actually in November of 2017. Right. So I had been working on it all year, basically, because I started on it in 2016. I wrote it in just 90 days. Woohoo! But just getting it done, getting the chapters together, getting it proofed, all that other stuff came out to be, a little while. I know some people who are still working on their books, but I did get mine done inside of a year, so that was pretty good. I think it took about 9 months altogether, about the time to birth a child, which is how I felt. So in January of 2017, I launched this podcast, Unmarket Your Business, the podcast, to actually promote the book. And initially how I had it all laid out was that each month I would talk about one chapter in the book. And so there are 10 chapters in the book. Well, there are more than 10. There are 10 strategies in the book, and those each are a chapter. But I have a beginning section that has 3 chapters, and then I have an ending section that has 3 chapters. So with each one, I was like, wow, that's a lot of content. So that's what I started out. And I started out getting guests who could speak to whatever the month's theme was. And it worked out pretty good in the beginning, but then, I don't know, I like to change things up, to be different. So I kind of scrapped that idea about halfway through last year, before the book came out. I still what I decided to do was to be, the theme is going to be marketing, how to market your business for success, because that's what I talk about. That's what I want to do. I'm showing women entrepreneurs how to market their business for success. And it's, I take this out of the playbook of Bernadette L. Harris. She was like, hey, I work for myself. I do what I want. And if I don't feel like something is beneficial to me, then I just stop doing it. I go and do something else. She is my kind of woman. I love that outlook. I've always done that, but I don't know if I really verbalized it. So I verbalize it now more than ever. If I don't like something, then I just change it up and I do it. And I don't have to, get anybody's approval for it. Well, of course, I do have to talk to my husband, who is my business partner, and let him know what I'm doing and really take into account what he thinks and says about things, because, hey, we're partners in marriage and in business for 24 years in June. Do you believe that? Wow. Sometimes I don't even believe it. That's a long time to be with a person and to still love a person and to still like that person. So we actually still talk to each other, So anyway, like I was saying, I kind of stopped doing that, month by month thing, and I just focused on marketing. That is my overall theme, marketing, how different ways that you can market your business, because I talk about 10 of the ways in the book, so I want other people to come on and my guests to come on and talk about how they market their business and how they can help you market your business. So that's what the theme is. So that's what I've been doing for this little over a year now. So the podcast hit a year in January, yay, and we're still going, and now I'm taking it to the next level by bringing on sponsors, because sponsors can help me to get my message out to more people, because there are other people who are going to listen to this and say, hey, that chick's got some stuff going on with that podcast. I like what they're doing. I like the messages that they're putting out. And then the sponsors are going to get more introduced to other audiences, and they're like, hey, they got some good things going over there. So it's a win-win for everyone involved. Now, also to part of the marketing campaign for the book, I launched the Business Success Summit in January of 2017. So the summit and the podcast kind of launched simultaneously, but the summit got me out in front of a lot more people too. So with just these 3 things that I did at the beginning of 2017 and toward the end of 2017, I got more clients, new clients, more visibility, better brand awareness. I made more money, and I found new connections. And the new connections led me to new clients, and the new clients led me to new connections. So that part of the marketing was really working well. I liked it. But I needed to add some other stuff to it because as things keep going, you know, as your marketing engine, what happens is you market, and then you get clients, and then you start doing client work, and your marketing suffers if you don't watch it. So you have to keep up. You have to keep a balance. You have to keep marketing, and you have to keep servicing clients, and you have to keep making money. So all that new stuff that you've got out there and all these things that you're promising people, you have to deliver on it. So that was my challenge, I believe, probably toward the end of last year, beginning of this year. That was really my challenge, how to keep marketing, keep my name out there, keep doing the stuff I'm doing, but still satisfy my clients and do the stuff that I'm supposed to do. So I finally have reached a balance with that, and guess what I do? I do a to-do list. I've talked about that, how I keep check on everything, because I do a to-do list. Started to really do is really get into this to-do list. Like every day I put down what I need to get done. It doesn't matter if I get it done today or tomorrow, whatever, but I need to get this thing done. And at the end of the day, well, throughout the day, I mark off my tasks that I've completed, which feels so very, very good. And then at the end of the day, I create a new to-do list for the next day. Now, yes, some of the things are the same, and sometimes I usually always have that tablet filled up with things I need to do, but as I mark them off, I get stuff done, and I'm seeing a lot of benefit from that. So I like that. So the to-do lists are working because I have on there not only the client things that I have to do, but I have the marketing stuff that I have to do also, because we have to keep marketing every single day. We have to market so that we can let other people know that we're out there, what we do, how we do it, how great we are, how great people think we are, and all that. So the main things that have been working for me to market are, number one, I started I think it was the end of 2016, the beginning of 2017, I started an Instagram account for my business, CSI Corporation. And I really didn't know what I was doing with it. I mean, I love social media, but Instagram has been one of those things that I just did not get into. Into Facebook, totally into Twitter, Pinterest, know about that, and use all of those mediums and stuff, especially Facebook with Facebook Lives and stuff. But Instagram, I don't know, I just wasn't into it as much. I would post, but I wouldn't post regularly. And then I took this course by Alex Tooby. I hope that's how you say her name. And I learned what it meant to really be on Instagram and how you needed to do it and what you needed to talk about and how you could talk about it. And it was a free course. I think it was 7 days altogether, and it was totally doable. I did one assignment a day, and it was great. And so guess what I got out of that? More Instagram followers, a better Instagram profile, better and doing better on Instagram altogether. So I love that. So then I started another Instagram channel that's going to help to unmarket your business, and that's what that's all about. The T-shirt that I have for #sistership, the book, Unmarket Your Business, the book, and the collaboration that I talk about. So that's strictly what that channel is for. So CSI Corporation has a channel that we talk about all the stuff we're doing, and then Unmarket Your Business has a channel. So it's working out really good. I'm growing followers. Getting to know people better, and it's just, Instagram is a whole different animal, if you will, and I do like it. So I found a way that I can work it within my business that doesn't take time away from the other things I've done. The other thing that I implemented was YouTube Lives Motivation Mondays. I love doing that, and I want to let you know some of these things that I'm doing, sometimes I just can't get them all done in a week. I can't. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel stressed about it. I just can't do it. I don't do it. You know, sometimes I have client work I have to do. And, yes, I have to be marketing, but I can't neglect the client work because then they're going to feel neglected and their work isn't done, and then they're not going to tell people about me. So, like I said, it is a delicate balance, so you have to know how to overcome that whole thing. And you can do it. I promise you can do it. So then I do YouTube Lives on Monday, and it only lasts about 10 minutes where I come on and I talk about a motivating thing for your business. And it's not just rah, rah, rah. It is something that I'm actually doing. And at the end, at the end of all these things I do, I always remember the call to action. Because I say this all the time. We are not just out there for our health. Yeah, we're out there to take care of our health, but we're not just, doing stuff just for the sake of doing it. There's a strategy, there is a plan, and we need to stick to that, and we need to do what we can to get more clients, more money, more visibility, all that good stuff. So that brings up something, my new sponsors. Let's take a break really quick, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Here is what one client had to say. I was struggling in my career and didn't understand why. I was working hard, getting to know the right people, and putting myself forward every day, but I couldn't seem to get ahead. And then I remembered something Beryl taught me. The clothes we wear aren't just things we put on. They're a signal to the world about who we are and what we aspire to be. I was amazed at how quickly people's perception of me changed thanks to her advice. I received a huge raise at my yearly evaluation that reflected not only my hard work, but my value as an individual. More importantly, the confidence my new wardrobe gave me had opened up opportunities I never would have had previously. It's not about buying a new suit or watch. It's about changing how the world sees you and how you see yourself. I will forever be grateful to Beryl for teaching me that. Visit our website at www.stylewithaplomb.com to learn more about how we help clients change how the world sees them. That's www.stylewithaplomb.com.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for hanging in there. And we are talking about today how you can renew and refresh your marketing approach for better results. At the top of the episode, I talked about the different things that I'm doing, that I have done in the last 12 months. Launched my book, launched the podcast, and I launched the summit. All of these things gave me new clients, new connections, more visibility, better brand awareness, and more money. Not to mention, it spiked my speaking career. So I'm kind of re-examining what I did and seeing how I can move forward for the rest of 2018 to be more successful than I was in 2017, because I just kind of cracked, the tip of the iceberg last year. But this year, I'm taking it to another level. So some of the things that I did, that I talked about, the book and the podcast and all that, in addition to that, I ran this challenge with Nadine Mullins, the best marketing strategist, in April and again in August. And we were so pumped about that thing. We were like, this is going to be awesome. The Website Magic Challenge is all about how you can position your website and your blog to get all the things I'm talking about: more clients, more traffic to your website, more money, more brand awareness, all that good stuff. And we thought we were the bum diggity doing that thing. So I want to let you know that it did not turn out exactly like we wanted it. We didn't get the exposure we wanted. We didn't get the participation we wanted. And we were just like, what happened? Why didn't that thing work? So we decided, instead of, and I have to credit Nadine with this, instead of just giving up on it and saying, hey, that didn't work, we're not going to do it again, Nadine was very persistent about, Carol, let's do this thing again. From what we've learned, from what we did before, let's do it again and let's do it better. So the mechanics were kind of still the same. We would do a 10-day challenge, and it was Monday through Friday, rest for the weekend, then Monday through Friday. And each day you would just get an email that would say, hey, this is what you need to do for the challenge, and just one thing. And we have a Facebook group attached to it, and you can answer the questions in the Facebook group. And then at the end, we would have kind of like let's get together and see how we can really approach this thing to make our website and our blog work. So this time we just recently relaunched it again, and if you want to, you can still get in on it. It actually started on Monday, but of course you have all the videos are so you can access them right now, and then we have another week. So you can go to csicorporation.com /blog challenge. It's absolutely free. Go ahead and get in on that. And I tell you, we launched it again this time. Same stuff, same thing, that we launched last time that we didn't get a lot of participation, and we got more people to sign up for it. We got the same people who are in it. They didn't have to re-sign up for it because it's running again. Same information. I mean, the information is the bomb. I'm telling you, it's the bomb, because the same things that we're telling you to do, we've already done and are continuing to do on our own site. Now we're getting more participation. We're getting more people sign up. More people are joining the list. I'm like, wow. So I was telling Nadine just today, I'm like, I'm glad that you said to stick with this and do this thing again, because now that we put it out, I don't know, we sprinkle some pixel dust on it or something, but hey, it's working. More people are signing up. We love even the engagement in the Facebook group is up. So I don't know. So that was one thing that we could have just thrown out. You know how they say you throw out the baby with the bathwater? We didn't do that. We stuck to it, and thanks to Nadine for saying, Carol, we got to stick to this thing. We did. It was cool. So, hey, we're doing it again. So the lesson in that is don't always think that what you're doing is a flop. Maybe you didn't market it as good as you thought you did. Maybe you didn't have as many people to see it as you needed to. And I do have to say that there was a glitch last time with getting it out. Something techie went wrong, and that kind of, put a damper on it, but this time, thank God, fingers crossed, it's been going well. So, hey, I don't know, maybe, you never know what's interfering with stuff. Maybe it's just that time of month or that time of year or whatever. People aren't, really clued into what's going on, but maybe they will be when you do it again. So don't just do something once and think, oh, this didn't work. Keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. In the Bible even tells you that when you're forgiving someone for trespassing against you, how many times you have to do it? 7 times 7, or as many times as it takes for them to be forgiven. Think about that when you're trying to stop stuff. So that's going well. That's really going well. I'm very happy with the website Magic Challenge. And if you want to get involved with it, go to csicorporation.com /blog challenge and sign up right now. So the other thing, my speaking career has taken off. I am so happy for that, because last year I had two speaking gigs. Yeah, I had March, I spoke for the Springfield Baptist Church about marketing your business on a shoestring budget. That went well and went over well. And then I only wound up having one other speaking gig, but that was in Philadelphia, where I actually got to meet with Lugenia Trailblazer Rucker, one of my nearest and dearest clients and colleagues, and just love her to death. So got to meet her. And then I got to meet with Nellie Williams and Kim Jones at the Lift conference. It was great. It was really, really great and awesome. I had a great time. And guess what? This year I'm doing it again. I'm not speaking, but I'm sponsoring the Lift Conference 2018. So awesome to be working with these ladies. And they've had Donna Izzard join in with them. They're like 3-pronged strong now. So very happy about that I get to be kind of on the inside of things and helping them get the marketing and all their promotions and stuff out there. It's great to see these ladies and what they've done with this conference. It's great. So that's good. And then I spoke at this Code Red event, one of the local chapters here. And forgive me, I don't have it in front of me where I can see it, but they are helping women to build their business. And they asked me to come and speak on a panel where I was talking about how you can use social media to do that. That was great. And I got to meet some people that I am going to be doing some business with. So that's cool too, right? So speaking, I always knew that speaking would be the thing for me to really get me out there, because once people see me, interact with me, then they really get to know who I am and how I work, and then I get other invitations, I get new clients, more brand awareness. So basically, my renewal and my refreshing for my marketing is really just doing more of what I've been doing, but revamping it a bit and seeing what didn't work before and changing up some things to see how I can make it work better moving forward. So sometimes you just don't know why something isn't working, but you got to do it again to see. So like in the website Magic Challenge, we knew we had a couple of tech glitches. We took care of them, and now the thing is getting out to the people. The people are talking, and we've added some more engagement in the Facebook group. So, hey, like I said, the pixie dust is working. So I like that. Nadine likes that. We're each growing our list. We're getting involved in, other each other's audiences, and then those people who are getting involved with us are introducing us to their audiences, and we're meeting new people. It's really cool. It's really cool. And in speaking, I'm doing similar stuff. So some other things that I have going, because we're winding down here, what's happening for this new year, which is not new anymore, but 2018. So in August, I just completed my rest of the year. I just totally redid everything I was going to do for the beginning, at the end of the year last year that I planned for. And I had some things on, moved some stuff around. Some things didn't work out in the very beginning of the year, but I'm set. So in August, I kick off my 10-city book tour, and it's called Unmarket Your Business All the Way to the Bank book tour. I'm going to be hitting 10 of the cities, and each of the cities my clients reside in. So I'm going to have a client in each city who is going to be my ambassador for that city. I'm in the process right now getting that whole thing together, who the ambassadors are, what city I'm going to be in. But I know the thing kicks off here in Atlanta in August, and then I'm going to go from there. So I'm going to be at the Lift Conference in September, and I'm also going to be working with Lugenia Trailblazer Rucker with her Grand Black Tie Affair that she did. She's doing it again. She did it last year. At the end of September, she's doing it again. So I'm going to be up in Philadelphia for a whole weekend helping those two wonderful ladies out. And 2 different conferences, 2 different things, but it's going to be awesome. And I'm planning a virtual book tour that will kick off right before the physical book tour. So my virtual book tour is going to be blogs and, posting on blogs, guesting on podcasts, doing some Facebook Lives and things like that. So that's going to be 30 days to build up the awareness and the anticipation for the actual book tour. And then before that, and that's going to kick off in July. And then in June, I'm going to have 5 days where I'm going to partner with 14 other authors, and we're going to do a big book giveaway. So you'll be able to get 15 books for free, basically for free. 14 other authors who I'm getting all that together. So I got a lot that I'm working on, right? And I'm going to relaunch the book. I spoke with someone yesterday, Alinka, who gave me, and it was on her podcast. It was so awesome. And she actually gave me some pointers about how to refresh and renew and rejuvenate my marketing for the book. So I'm going on the book tour, I'm doing the virtual book tour, and I'm doing the giveaway. But before that, I'm going to relaunch the book. I'm going to redo the cover a little bit, and I think that I'm going to put my face on the cover like I wanted to in the beginning, but I didn't because I wasn't known. And now that I'm going to be, I guess, in front of these people that I want them to see me, that this book is for them, and you can do it too, I'm going to put my face on the cover. So I'm redoing the cover, relaunching the book, and then I'm going full force with the book giveaway, the virtual book tour, and the actual book tour. So I got a lot going on. So stay tuned. Got a lot of things that are going to be happening with marketing. I will share with you along the way what I'm doing, how it's working, and the good stuff that's going on. But if you want an up-close and personal view, you want to get in on the really behind-the-scenes track, I want you to join my Facebook group, Unmarket Your Business. Just look it up on Facebook, become a member, and you'll be in the in crowd. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this helped you. Let me know what you're doing with your marketing and how you will renew and refresh it for a better approach and better results. So until next week, thanks. Stay tuned. We'll see you again. Thanks for listening. We truly appreciate it. For information about guests, products, or services that were mentioned in this episode, log on to our website at www.csicorporation.com/unmarketing. To learn more, get a glimpse of our upcoming schedule, and join the unmarketing nation of entrepreneurs who are using marketing techniques that work right now. Until next time, keep moving forward.
At Colorado State University Global Campus, online education isn't another thing we do. It's all we do. Get an interactive education that's built for working adults like you and that employers demand. Explore your options at csuglobal.edu.